lads, so I have a pretty short one for you here. I was up in a reenactment up in Carlow, up in the Carlow Museum, and picked up this off a lad. Well, these. So these things here, these are S-mine fuses. So, well, the S-mine was a mine that was used by the Germans during World War II. It was nicknamed a bouncing Betty by the Allies. And yeah, so these are the fuses to that. So these two here. This one is dated, but I actually don't know what the shadow's gonna ruin it. Yeah, so this one is dated 1942. It says Fen. Have no clue why it says Fen. And this one here is in worse condition, but is dated. If you can see it there, it says RR 551 1940. So I'll try to get that into focus. Yeah, so as I said, they were nicknamed bouncing Betties by the Allies. So this wouldn't just be the mine. You'd have this kind of big circular thing. I'll put up an image. You'd have this kind of big circular thing, and the fuse would sit on top of it, kind of like that. And how they operated was, well, this one doesn't have it, but you'd have a little pin here. But how you do it is you would unscrew this thing here. Well, you dig a bit for the mine first. You'd unscrew this, pull this out, put it onto the mine, and well, now it's fused. Well, it's ready. Now, obviously, I don't know if that's how it actually works, but that's how I expect to work. So they kind of work. It in here they'd have a little primer. So if you look on a bullet, they'd have those little silver things just kind of in there. And there's a pin. There's like a kind of just like a hammer in here. Then not really a hammer, more like a little triangular kind of thing. So when pressure or tension would happen, you would obviously step down near or on top of the mine, and this pressure would go down. It would send the little pin here into the primer, which would put a shock into the mine, which would start the fuse, if you will, or the reaction. That's probably a better word. So I'll put up a video of what a bouncing Betty looks like when it blows up. Alright, so this is more of an animation than anything, but I don't really have an actual video of a bouncing Betty exploding. But as you can see when you're walking near it, it comes up and then it just blows up at your kind of belly height, sending about 400 steel balls into you and around everyone that's around you. So probably as you've seen, it kind of comes up to stomach level, and then it just explodes, and it releases about 400 ball bearings into you and people around you. Now obviously you wouldn't get 400, but you would definitely get riddled. Now these were meant to kind of incapacitate people. So what would happen is you wouldn't die. You probably would die from blood loss, but you would definitely be incapacitated, injured, and it would slow down the movement of your team or column or whatever you're moving with. They were anti-infantry, so kind of anti-personnel. Yeah, so pretty short one. I might I'll put up a diagram kind of talking more about the technical data of this. Alright, so here's a pretty good look at a diagram of the fuse. So obviously up the top you have your prongs, and then your plunger, outer spring, stricter spring, locking ball, and right, so this is where it kind of gets important. So you have your safety pin and then your striker. So what you do is you'd end up pulling out the safety pin, and then you'd pull out your you'd pull out your little rod there, and then whenever you're ready, you'd kind of the striker, whenever the pressure or tension would happen on the fuse, it would strike the precision cap, and then obviously the precision cap would send out a reaction that would go into the mine, causing it to explode. So yeah, that's it for today, lads. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out all my other videos. If you have any more information on this, definitely let me know, because I'm I'm here to learn. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you later. Go on.